Okay, so based on some comments in my NV4500 swap series, I need to do some work on this thing and get this Suburban moving. So today I'm going to get the transfer case back in and maybe get the drive shafts hooked up. Give this thing some forward motion and backwards motion, hopefully. So let's get to it. So I'm using some Permatex high-tack spray a gasket sealant, that's hard to say, to just tack this up while I put the transfer case on. This gasket, by the way, only goes on one way. The holes line up a certain way. I've already done a test fit once or twice. On one side of the gasket, it will, and I honestly don't know if there's a particular side that has to go towards the transmission and a side that has to go towards the transfer case. I will put a link in the description for this particular gasket. And I will also say, if you have the opportunity to put your transfer case and transmission up as one unit, I would do that. I'm kind of regretting not doing that in this case. But anyway, you can put this on one direction. It goes, this alignment tab kind of goes in the 3 o'clock position on the transmission. If you flip it over, it goes in the 11 o'clock position or somewhere kind of close to that. So I'm going to get some tack spray on either side of this, maybe a little bit on there, let it set up for a few minutes, and then we'll put the transfer case up there. Here we go. Alright, maybe it's going to stay up now. Hey, if you like these videos for the NV4500 swap, or you're interested in some of the other stuff I might be doing around my shop, don't forget to click the like button. And also, if you want to see more, you want to get notified, go ahead and click the subscribe button and then click the bell to set up your notifications so you can get notified every time I put a new video up. Thanks. Okay, so I tried to line this up with the jack a few times, with the transmission jack, and it just was not working for me. So I think I might try to just muscle it in. I've got it on my lap right now. I'm on a creeper. We might see if we can get it in the right position and just get it in there. Oh my gosh. These things weigh 75 or 80 pounds dry. This one probably still has some fluid in it. So we'll see what I can do. At least I can maybe try to get the shaft lined up and get it on there. Like I said, if you can do this while they're connected, that would be the best way to do it. Alright, trying this again. Muscling it in. That's probably not good. Right now I can't even see either shaft. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was easier than I thought. Hopefully the holes are lined up. Oh, we've got some room. We've got some wiggle room. Trying to figure out which way to turn this. That seems a little low. And I'm gonna put, oh man. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think I've rotated this to the point where I've got a bolt started. Yes, I have. I didn't have to force it through the gasket, so that's a good thing. Okay. That's an old bolt. Alright, 2 bolts in, that makes me feel safer. Now this bottom bolt is another reason I say that if you can, you should connect the transfer case to the transmission before you get everything mounted up transmission wise with the cross member and everything. So here's my transmission cross member. And the hole for the last bolt is up under here. You've got to get this in. Once you get it threaded in, you can get a wrench in there and get it tightened up. You won't be able to get a torque wrench in there. So I can get that started. And I don't know that I want to do that before I get Loctite on it. But I can get that up in there, and I can turn it with my finger, if I turn it the right way, to get the thread started. But this would be a lot easier if that cross member weren't there, and I may end up having to pull the cross member out again. But anyway, we'll get that tightened. We'll get some Loctite on there and get her tightened up. Okay, this is just to show you that I am putting some thread locker on here and tightening the bolts back up. Hey, if you're still watching at this point and you haven't clicked the like button, go ahead and give that thumbs up a click. And if you want to get notified when new videos in this series and other videos from my channel come out, go ahead and click the subscribe button and click the bell to set up notifications for all the videos that come out. Thanks. Okay, so here we are. We've got the transfer case installed back here. I've got the drive shaft connected. On this side it's just a slip yoke, so the overall length of the NV4500 and the transfer case is just a little bit different than like an 1/8 of an inch different, I think, or a 1/4 inch different than the TH400 and the transfer case. So with a slip yoke drive shaft, that's not really a big deal. Got the drive shaft Drive shaft is connected at the rear as well. That is just a couple or 4 7/16 bolts, I think. If I were doing this right, I would probably have put new U-joints in, but we'll do that a different time. There's a slip yoke. Also, the front drive shaft is in place. Everything's been tightened up. So, there's just one more thing. I don't know if I can get a good shot of it. Let's see. Oh. When I was putting this in, I can reach my hand up here. This guy here, I should have flipped this arm forward because that's the linkage for the transfer case selector, the gear selector. So I'm going to have to pull the pin out of here, pull this out, and get it set up so I can reconnect to the linkage. But other than that, there's not much left to do for the transfer case. Now in the next video, I think I'm going to get into this hydraulic slave cylinder and how I've got that connected. It's not completely hooked up, so we're going to get it hooked up and see if we can actually make the clutch work. So tune in next time for that. That about wraps it up for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you check out the rest of the videos on this playlist for this NV4500 swap. Check out some of my other stuff on the Chevy C10, on my Dodge Magnum, and just some other general product reviews on things I buy for my homestead and my shop. Thanks for stopping by.